Hey everybody, how's it going? So I'm trying to start a new program here on the channel called Mystery Computer. The premise is I'm going to go on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, all these other ones, and I'm going to buy mystery custom computers. Preferably older, especially as I'm just now starting the program. So I'm going to try to put a picture up on screen now. I contacted this guy in November. The listing had been up a couple days, and he never got back to me. So I messaged him again on, I think it was Thanksgiving or the day after. I said, hey, if you still have it, I'm interested. And I heard nothing. And then Christmas Day, he messages me, says, hey, I no longer have that, but I have this. So let's pan you over to this. This is clearly from the time where everybody was copying the Alienware cases. The only reason I say that is because of this fan grill here. This is exactly as I received it. I have not opened it. The only things I know about it, I know from looking through the window a few minutes ago. I never even looked at it till today. Oh wow, I did not even notice this. This has fan speed, temperature, all this stuff up here. It does have a floppy drive. I noticed it had 2 drives in it. They are both DVD burners and they are IDE. So, anyway, let's get back to the show. Alright, so here's what I know so far. It has a wireless card, a Wi-Fi card that's not hooked up. And I noticed that the board has no provisions for any type of video. So I did run. I couldn't tell right away whether it was PCIe or AGP. So I grabbed a PCI and a PCIe card. And that is literally all I've done to it, or done in regard to this computer. This thing has, I'm assuming this is a light up fan on the side panel. It's clearly an Intel system. What kind of Intel system, I don't know. And it has these neon tubes which have a controller on the back. I'm assuming this was a mount. Oh no, this is from over here. So that must be where they took the hard drive out. It does not have a hard drive. I did also notice that. Depending on how things go, we may hook up. So somehow they managed to alright, let's take this antenna off, get this out of the way. Cable management, I would say it's terrible, but I've done worse myself. Let's try to do some archaeology, see what we have. Like I said, clearly it's an Intel system. 2 different types of RAM. This is a 1 gig DDR2. So I'm assuming this probably has 2 gigs of RAM. They are 2 different kinds. This one has a heat spreader on it. Yeah, this one's also a 2 gig. Ampo by Wintec. Never heard of her. And I'm putting that in backwards. That board that I got for Luke had 4 PCI slots, or 4 RAM slots. I wouldn't need that. Or, I mean, I could use that. So let's try putting in this PCIe card. This is an MSI 8400 GS of some sort. I have no idea. I really don't know anything about it, other than it was an OEM card. I don't like this case because I am scraping against the motherboard trying to get this card in here. It is definitely PCIe, which is a good thing. I didn't think anything with that type of a Intel cooler would be a. Give me a second. I gotta try to get this thing in here. I'm not gonna lie. I struggled more than I care to admit, but it's in there, and nothing got damaged in the process. Yeah, but let's even hook this back up. The only thing I'm not hooking up right now is the side case, the fan on the side case. So let me hook this computer up. I need to grab some cables. They're on the other side of the desk. Give me 1 minute. Alright, so I got the cables. I'm going to run a PS2 keyboard and mouse. Not like there's a hard drive in here that's going to freak out, but if I have the right keyboard. Got all this crap over here. Alright, this is a compact keyboard. That'll work. Plug in the VGA. Before we plug in anything else, I just want to see if this works at all. Oh, this has a FireWire port on the back. That is really dating this. So the power switch is off on the back. So we're going to turn it around. And nothing went boom. So in the spirit of this show, the monitor here came from a Goodwill. And it was $5.99. There's a Goodwill right next to my dentist. Nothing. Not a darn thing. Let me make sure I have it plugged into a cable that's plugged into the power strip. It is indeed plugged in. So there is a light. Okay, there is a light on the motherboard. Alright, this may be a really quick video then. This doesn't even give any indication. Make sure everything's plugged in. So we know that the switch is even any good. I'm going to take a picture of the configuration they have here, and I'm going to try jumping the power adapter. Alright, take them out one at a time. Alright, the power switch is the bottom. Let me jump it. Alright, so it could be a bad power supply. I don't have one here to test, and I'm honestly not going to go through all that hassle right now. I'm actually really hungry right now. So I want to come back to this computer at another time because I don't know, it just intrigues me. But what we can do, so we know it's DDR2. Let's take this, I unplugged it, by the way. Do I have you zoomed in or no? No, that's just the zoom on this camera. Alright, so let's take this cooler off. By finding this... Ah, crap. Whoops! Oh, I have a paper towel here. God only knows what that was from. I'm going to try to find out what this chip is. It's clearly a 775. And this is an Intel board, which is weird. Oh God, somebody put all that work into a Pentium D 820. They put all this fancy work into a Pentium D 820. 2.8 gigahertz, 2 megs of cache, 800 megahertz bus. So why are you run it's like, why even run DDR2? I was trying to look for any signs of damage, although I could have done that when I pulled that out. So something has happened in this computer's life, because right before I did that, I was playing with the chipset mount here, and it's all broke. The chipset cooler on it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at this. This is hopefully, like I said, going to be a better program in the future. But as for right now, it is kind of what it is. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, I want to talk to you guys about something that's kind of somewhat important at the moment. I'm going to bring the camera down just a little bit. Alright, so back here is where, this is all behind what you normally see. So a lot of this stuff is stuff that was in the camper when we got it. This is stuff that was in the pop-up camper when we got rid of it. But what I'm thinking of doing, and, you know, I've decided that this camper will never be used as a camper again. It's just not worth fixing at this point. So what I'm going to try to do is, I'll zoom you down just a little bit more again. Alright. So I have all this space here. This one, the bed's just pushed out because every now and again I'll take a nap out here. But, I need to get away from people. But I want to clear out all this, take out these cabinets down here at the bottom, and I'm going to build an L-shaped desk around here. And then I'm going to put like a background over here and around the sides, you know, kind of like, if you watched my live streams, I have a backdrop that looks like a library. I'm probably not going to do that one. I'll continue to look for them, for different ones. And around this side, and I'm going to have it pretty much as a permanent studio, per se. I might even take these cabinets out too. That way I have all the way out to here. Although I can leave them in here. This can be useful for, you know, storage of video supplies and stuff like that. But that's my plan, because what has happened in the past, and I recently cleaned it up, is this was literally piled with all the projects I was working on. I mean, I might have a picture of it somewhere. It was pretty bad. But what that'll allow me to do is I can also put a curtain back here by where I'm actually working, and that will enable me again to just kind of have a nice isolated area that looks nice. And but that's really like the the student, or the, God, I can't speak. Turned into Jay's 2 cents now. Anyway, the whole thing is like, the videos have been successful, and I want to do something a little bit nicer with it. So that's my plan as it stands right now, is to do that. I got to find out, there's still some water leaks here that I need to figure out. I have an idea to fix that. But that's my plan, is I want to create better content. Yeah, I haven't fixed that yet because I haven't found a water leak. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut all that out before I do any of this. But yeah, that's my plan, is I want to have a dedicated area where I can just shoot a video. I'm going to have a dedicated capture computer here, hopefully. That way, like when I'm doing stuff like the video you just saw, and it actually works, I can, I can capture the footage and, like, hey, this is what we're working with. But yeah, that's my future plans. Right now, it's January 6th, actually, which is the day this video is going to go up. And yeah, like, I don't really have internet out here, so I can't really do streaming. One of the problems I have is this is an aluminum, thing, and my coverage is not the greatest in here. This is actually pretty early. I'm usually just getting up to do these videos at this time, so you're actually going to get this video pretty early. But let me know what you think. Like, you think I should go ahead and do a dedicated studio here? Do you like the, I don't know if I'm going to use the word raw, but like where it's just more natural looking? But, I have some lights that I have already tried in other videos and you probably haven't noticed, which is great. But yeah, I have some work to do. I want to get, oh cool, I do have two 12-volt wires hanging down there. That'll help. But yeah, I kind of want to do like a more comfortable setting where things are, well, more comfortable. And that's my plan. I don't know when I'll be able to start this. Hopefully, I will do this in a way that when we move, I can move this with us. That's the other thing, is I already have some wood from another project. So I'm going to use that, and I'm also going to use as much wood from here as possible, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on this, because I don't know if I'm going to be staying here or if I'm going to be keeping this. So it may not be, like I said, it's probably not going to be a beautiful setup, but it's going to be a good setup. I don't have the budget for some of these crazy setups you see on like Bitwit and stuff like that, but I can at least make things a little nicer around here. That's my plan, at least. So anyway, I've rambled on long enough. If you made it to this video, or to this part of the video, post a comment below. I want to know who's actually watching all the way to the end, because you guys are the real MVPs, the real VIPs, the ones that give me the watch time, which gets me the funds to be able to do these videos. So thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.